Good morning, everyone, and especially today, good morning, Christina. So today I chose your question to be answered and to help you to promote your place. So you have a wedding venue, a barn that you want to promote. I guess it's in Kentucky where you're living, and you were wondering, should I post it on Airbnb or not? Well, no, you should not post it on Airbnb. Why? Because people looking for wedding venues, they will not look on Airbnb. They know that Airbnb usually is a smaller place. If like you want to promote things before the wedding on like Airbnb, you could, like, for instance, for a bachelorette party. This is, I remember when I did a bachelorette party for my best friend, we booked a place on Airbnb, like a beautiful villa with a swimming pool, tennis, like in a gorgeous countryside place. But for the wedding venue, as a venue for the wedding, no, we don't look on Airbnb. People will look probably mostly on Google. And another thing where you want to be, where you want to people to find you, is on Pinterest. We all know, and I remember my sister, when I was supposed to be married, in fact, I didn't get married because I changed my decision. But anyway, that's a story for another day. But when I was going to get married, my sister was like doing a board with pins for different wedding dress because I had a style that I really wanted, and she was taking all those ideas. So people who are getting married or their families, they are on Pinterest and they are pinning. So you want to be on Pinterest as well and to answer to those people question how you want to be on Pinterest and why. Because it will bring you traffic, it will bring you organic traffic and more. And you want how you can do this on the website that you should create. That's another point, and I will give you now some ideas about words and what to use for your website. But on the blog part of the website, you should do posts that people interested in finding wedding venues are looking for. So who is interested in finding a wedding venue? Someone who is getting married. So what they are thinking, think about what they want, the process of getting married. They will look for dress. They will look for the best bridal hairstyle, things like this. You don't need, and that's another video that I did, to find all the content and to write all the contents. Just be in groups for weddings, and that's also another way to promote your place. Be in Facebook groups. That's also another video that I did, in fact, yesterday in my Facebook group about how to promote your place. Being in Facebook groups for people to network with other people who are organizing weddings, wedding planners, chef. That way, like, you network and they know about your place. And also you can ask in those groups. You can ask in there is probably a group for wedding bloggers. You can ask who is interested to do a guest post in your place. You can do interviews. Something that I'm doing a lot is interviews to have like content. Be in Facebook group, one, to network with people who are doing weddings so that you can partner up and promote your place when someone is looking for a place. Because, for instance, someone who is designing wedding dress would love to partner with you to know more about your place, wedding photographers. This is like a whole ecosystem that's perfect to have a wedding place, wedding venue. So one thing, to network. Second thing, being on Facebook groups to find people for your content creation. So what does it mean, find people for your content creation? Like, for instance, do an interview of a wedding photographer. They will be happy to do this interview. You just send them the question, or you do a video interview, which is working quite well as well, and put the right keywords in the questions. Then they send you their replies, and it makes a blog post easy for you. And content creation which is really targeted for people you want to attract, people who are going to get married. And it's also helping you because you network with people. It's giving something to them, to a possible partner. of business. So it's open opportunities to do this. And to come back to the website and the keywords, I'm trying to get this page loaded. Okay, to the keywords. So let's put wedding venue. That's what you have, and we are in the United States. This is if you don't know me, you maybe don't know this tool. If you know me, you know that I recommend this tool very highly because it's great. This tool is great to find the right keywords. So how you use this tool? It's called Ubersuggest, and from Neil Patel, which is the guy for SEO marketing, digital marketing. So what I did, I put digital wedding venue here, and I'm going to look at the keywords which are the best. As you see here, wedding venue barn is already getting some good volume of research. So I would use as a keyword and as the title of your website, because you have to create a website, it's for sure. You have to be found online, you have to give credibility. Having a website is building trust and credibility for people. So wedding venue barn, I would say wedding venue barn near, and you put the name of your place. That way people really know, okay, and because as you see, wedding venue near me is something that people are looking for. So instead of me, you put the name of your place. And then what I did is I also put with Kentucky, because that's where your place is located, I guess, because that's where you're located. And here are the keywords. So if you are in Kentucky, that's perfect. Wedding venue, near, name of your area. In Kentucky, if you're not in northern, don't use northern. If you are in northern Kentucky, I would say wedding venue barn near blah 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 in northern Kentucky. And here you have your website title, perfect for SEO. So that's it. Another thing that I would recommend you to do, but that's for after, to look for what the competitors in your. One thing that I wanted to recommend you, and so here, people who have wedding venue, Kentucky, and the highest volume, let's see where they are. Because you also have to list your place. You don't list your place on Airbnb because that's not where people will look for a wedding venue, but you have to list that your place on websites specialized listing wedding venues. And one that I had found, which was here before, it's loading now, was called Wedding Spot. So let's see when they give it to me. So we will wait, but anyway, like find the website where you can list your wedding venue. Okay, even if I put wedding venue, just not Kentucky, there was this thing. So you have to check all the website here, Wedding Wire, so you can check what it is. The Knot Marketplace, you see wedding reception venues, you want to be on this. Wedding Spot, you want to be on this. Here comes the guide. Wedding venue search, you want to be on those. Look at the estimated visits every month. 50,000 people are looking at this website, 20,000. So here, in total of those, you have like 100,000 people who are looking for a place, and depending on who you are, they will be interested in your place. So be sure to be on those websites. Huh? So that was it for today. I hope that you like those tips. I wish you a lot of success with your wedding barn. I'm sure it will succeed. You have a wonderful place, and you are like asking questions from the beginning, so it's perfect. If you have any more questions, feel free to message me directly and I will be happy to help you more. If you want to get on a call with me to discuss like directly your strategy for marketing to promote your place, feel free to book a call as well. Just message me and I can give you the link. And for any others who are watching this video as well, if you want something specialized for you, some tips directly for your area, for what you're offering, like I did for this wedding venue for Christina, feel free to write me as well and book a call so that I do it for you in real time. So that was it for today.